Last Wednesday, Pokemon released its first DLC for Sword and Shield, and as you may know, there will be a second one in November. But I'm here today to go over my opinions on the Isle of Armor, so if you have not finished it, be aware that there are spoilers. And with that in mind, let's get into it. The Isle of Armor DLC was packaged with the Crown Tundra for a $30 price tag, and it's understandable to think that it could have just been added in the base game when it originally came out. However, from a business standpoint, I understand the DLC route. But what some people may not realize is that us Pokemon fans are the winners in this context. For generations, there was usually a third version release, the year after, with minimal added content and practically the same story, but at $60. This DLC added new Pokemon and new story for half that, so the DLC in this aspect is good. But I'm not here to give a review on Pokemon's schedule and pricing. I'm here to give my opinion on the Isle of Armor, and to me, it was underwhelming. The Isle of Armor added a good bit of Pokemon and around a 4-hour story plot, but the biggest addition was the Isle itself being fully immersive, and I think that it was a step in the right direction, but the story could have been more. I mean, your rival is a joke, the towers were fairly easy, the only competitive or fun part was the ending battle, but even that is relatively easy if you have legendaries, which of course you do. The time you spend just exploring is longer than the story itself. Look, I know it wasn't supposed to be some Last of Us story that is 10 out of 10 on IGN, but they could have easily made it more challenging or added more to the plot. Now I'm aware that the Crown Tundra is supposed to have a longer, more developed story than the Isle of Armor, but my question is, why didn't you just make the Isle of Armor have a good plot too? I am in no way completely hating on the Isle of Armor. I think it was decent in an objective sense, but when you add that 6-month wait in between the release of the original games, which had cut content and a cut dex, and then 6 months from what can be considered a third of the game in the Crown Tundra, it lowers my view on the Isle of Armor. So I guess in the end, overall, it's underwhelming. But here's where I'm going to surprise you, because the question that a lot of people will ask, or a question that's in the mind of many is, yo, is it worth it? And my answer to that is yes. I mean, why not? It's $15 for each, and I'm assuming you love Pokemon, so yeah, it's worth it. I just personally wanted something different out of the Isle of Armor, and that's okay. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, so what I just said isn't the final say by any means. I love Pokemon, and I love that Nintendo went the route of saving us $30. We also have a special announcement coming this Wednesday, and I'm excited for it. So, for the video, that's really it. And in the comments, feel free to tell me your thoughts on the Isle of Armor, if you guys have completed it. I will also try to make a video off Wednesday's Presents, so be on the lookout for the video. I am PokeSean, and I'll see you guys next time.